Today I wanted to talk to you about the lemon cucumber. Here's what it looks like. It is a beautiful cucumber that is yellow when it's ripe. They're kind of hidden underneath there, underneath the leaves. And even if you try really hard, there's going to be a few of these that get away, just like zucchini. They kind of hide underneath the leaves, and you're trying your best to pick them and keep up with them, but there's like the giant one that you didn't see. That's kind of how cucumbers are too. And I think this has something to do with parenting, because the same thing happens with our kids. Sometimes on the surface, it doesn't look like anything's happening, but actually they're still growing and changing and working hard and doing things. So that's number one, is that even underneath the surface, things are happening when it doesn't look like it necessarily. Then number two, what I want to say about lemon cucumbers is that sometimes we're going to get surprised and boom, there's going to be something that happens. I think this happens in normal development a lot, especially if our child is really struggling and kind of having a tough time. Often that is just before another big developmental leap, and boom, it's like you find a big huge cucumber, big huge zucchini underneath a leaf. Like, wow, there it is. Like, let's celebrate that and revel in it and delight in it. The third thing about cucumbers is that you might have noticed that some of them were more white, some of them were more yellow. You got to leave them there until they get ripe, until they get a little more yellow, because that's when they're going to be the best. And all of those cucumbers there, they're at different stages of ripeness, even on the same plant. And that's all part of development, that we're all at different stages of ripeness. We're all learning things at different times in different ways. And it doesn't do any good with a cucumber to compare one cucumber to another one. And it certainly doesn't do any good to compare one cucumber plant to another cucumber plant that's in different soil. It gets different light, maybe had different fertilizer, maybe had different water. They're just different. So let's stop comparing ourselves to other folks, and let's stop comparing our kids to other folks. It's certainly very, very natural, but we're all developing at different rates. So let me see if I can remember. What I talked about is that, number one, with cucumbers, sometimes with our kids, things are happening and it's below the surface, just like the cucumber hiding underneath the leaf, and we don't even notice. When we find that cucumber that was hidden, just like finding a new talent that our kid has or something that we didn't know about him, let's delight in that and celebrate that. And number three, to the degree that we can, let's stop comparing ourselves to other folks and comparing our kids to other people's kids, because we're all different cucumber plants and we all grow at different rates, and we're going to ripen at different times. So it doesn't do any good to compare. All right, take care. Bye.